Hello everybody, I'm back with another video and this one is quite special because I will do 10 cards from one paper pad, and as you can hear I am here with you today and I finally find courage and make some tutorial voiceover. In any way it isn't easy for me, so please be patient with me and my English. I promise I will do my best. On my table you can see some of my crafting supplies that I think I will use today, and I will show you all of them closely. So I finally bought some gold embossing powder, and this one is extra fine, so I think it will be good for details. And I don't want any special brand, I just buy this one because it was cheap. If I want to use embossing powder, I need some Versamark ink or any other sticky ink for heat embossing. Then I have here my anti-static pouch, and guys, I usually forget to use this, and then I have mess on my card, so have it on mind and use this. And now I'm showing you these beautiful stickers. I absolutely love them and I can't leave them in the shop, so I bought them. Really pretty, and this year I'm definitely with love in deers. Next I bought some these sticky stones in 4 different gold color, some washi tape from AliExpress in gold color too. Now you can see some silver and gold jingle bells, really pretty too. And now I have these little cards, and I cut them from one big scrapbook paper, and as you can see there is many beautiful patterns on them, and the paper was from Scrapberries and from A Taste of Winter collection. Now I have here many wooden embellishments, and most of them I bought in my local store. And if you watched some of my Christmas card from last year, you maybe remember the deer, but this one is a little bit smaller, and I really like this wooden embellishment in white and blue color. So I have 3 of them, 3 hearts, 3 stars and 3 trees. And these snowflakes are from AliExpress, it was 1 pack of them. And many other ones. Maybe you don't know why I have the fish here. It's a carp, and carps are traditional food for Christmas dinner here in Czech Republic, so this is the reason. But guys, I don't like them. It's something wrong about their meat. I don't know, it's just weird, and I never eat it. No, I eat it, but I don't like it. It was, so I usually have some other fish for the dinner, like salmon or something like that. I have here some mistletoe die cut, and in this pack there are 2 sheets of papers, and these packs came from my local store too, and you can see the name Optis. It's the name of the shop, Optis, and these 2 packages are made from Czech Republic, same as the wooden embellishments. And I bought some craft papers, and I really like them, and I am going to make my 10 card bases from them. And you can see it's their size, it's A4. And now I am going to show you the paper pad, and it calls Gilded Winter, and in paper pad there are 48 sheets of papers, and you get 3 papers from each design, so in pad there are 16 designs, and you get 2 gold foil designs, 3 designs with glitter effects, 3 spot UV designs, and half double-sided papers. And I really like this paper pad. I think it's one of the most beautiful Christmas ones that I ever seen, and it was a gift from my boyfriend. The paper pad has a little bit unusual size. It's 8 by 8, and I really like this size because you can cut 2 panels from one paper. So if you have some normal 6 by 6 paper pad, and you have here double-sided papers, you have to choose only one side for your panels. If you have this size, it's much more easier because you can cut 2 panels from one paper, so you can use both sides, and I really like this. Now I'm going to make my card bases, so I grab 5 pieces of this craft cardstock, and I'm cutting them in half, and then I'm going to score them in the middle. And the paper is quite thick, so I must push a little bit harder. And guys, I really like my paper trimmer, and guess who gave me this little beauty? Yeah, it was my boyfriend. He always bought me the best stuff ever. So let's get started with card number 1. Now I'm choosing my paper, and yes, still choosing, and I grab this one with vertical. No, it isn't vertical. Horizontal is like this. It's diagonal strips. And now you saw that I draw 3 circles, and I cut them from craft paper, and now I am making the same circle on the vellum, and these circles will be my ornaments, so I don't cut the little top part of the ornaments. Now I grab some stamps, and I will choose 3 of them. Yeah, don't forget to use your anti-static pouch, because I'm going to emboss the little ornaments with my gold embossing powder. Yeah, I grab here the solid stars from the one stamp set and stamp it all over the one ornament. Now I'm using my gold embossing powder. Now I grab this big snowflake from the other stamp set and do the same thing. It's perfect size for my ornament. And now these small snowflakes, so I put embossing powder on them, and now I hit set it, and look how beautiful they are. I don't know how I live without gold embossing powder, because I really love them. So I am thinking about silver one now. So let's get back to my card. I am working so fast, guys, and speaking so much. So as you can see, I chose this sentiment, and I only want top part happy and the bottom part Christmas. But I put some ink on the parts that I didn't want. So yeah, I make a little bit mess on my card, but I grab my brush and make it a little bit nicer. So yeah, it's okay. Yes. So I am sticking my vellum pieces on my craft ornaments. One with the star, next one with the big snowflakes, and I put so much glue under the embossed areas, so the vellum became curly or not nice, and it really bugged me all the time. When I stick the third vellum piece now, I use only little tiny dots of glue and it was nice. So now I grab this white string or thread, I don't know how you call this, and stick it at the back of the ornaments. Yeah, now I turn it around the top area of ornament. And now I am sticking my ornaments on the paper, so with the big snowflake in the middle. Now I peel off some of my double-sided tape which I put at the back and stick the strings there. And I'm going to stick my panel on the top of my card base, and as you can see I leave small border around, and now I'm cutting some more string and make 3 little bows, and I'm going to stick them at the top of my ornaments. And now I'm going to use these little sticky stones and stick them in the middle of the big snowflakes and in the middle of the stars, because you know I don't like the curly vellum. So, card number 2. I cut panel for this card, and as you can see is slightly smaller like the first one. Now I am using my compasses, I hope I said it right, and make a big circle in the middle of my panel, because I'm going to stamp the deer in the middle of the circle. And now, because I haven't got any cutting machine, I cut the circle using my knife. It isn't perfect, but it works. So here we go. And now I am drawing the circle on my craft card base. And because I am going to emboss the deer with gold embossing powder directly on my craft card base. Now I am stamping my sentiment with Versamark ink, and I am heat setting the embossing powder. And now, because my circle isn't perfect, I go all over the circle with my Versamark ink, and I am going to emboss it with gold embossing powder. and it makes really nice detail to my card, and I cover the circle isn't perfect. So card 3 is done. Now I am going to use one of these beautiful pictures, and I choose this one with deer, and if you like the squirrel too, don't worry, I will be using it in next part. So I chose my paper for this card, and I am cutting this half of paper slightly smaller than my card base, and I am going to use the other half of this paper with glitters. But I only want the glitter part. I am going to use these die cuts which I bought in my local store, and they are in gold color. Now I am going to stamp the sentiment and heat set it with golden basic powder. Now I am going to stick everything together, so this paper directly on my card base. Using white glue because of the glitters on the paper. There is card number 4. For the last card I'm going to use this sentiment, and I chose this paper, so I'm going to emboss it with golden embossing powder. And now I take my ruler and my pencil and draw the tree, draw the triangle around the sentiment, so it would be my tree. Now I am sticking my tree on the craft paper. And cut the tree out with a small border around. I am going to use some of these wooden snowflakes, and I am going to use some white thread or cord, or how you call it. So I stick it in the middle of my card, and I'm sticking my panel on my card base, and I'm going to stick my two wood snowflakes in opposite corners, and I stick the tree in the middle by using foam tape, and I am making a little bow, and I'm going to stick it at the top of the tree. And as you can see, I stick the two stones in the middle of wood snowflakes. And now I'm using gold gel pen and doing some little dots around the snowflakes. And this is the last card for today. I hope my English was tolerable, and I'm so sorry about my mistakes. I hope you like this video, these 5 cards, and part 2 will be on my channel very soon. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Be art.